All right, guys, we're in our beach house bar for one last episode this summer of Bless Your Hardt, away from the studio. I'm sad today. We're going home, and I'm tired and exhausted and ready for home, but I also really want to just stay here forever. And yesterday we had friends in town that left, and so like it just really kind of makes us all feel blue.
Yeah.
Knowing it's all coming to an end.
Just like when you take a little vacation and it's the last day and everybody's packing up, and the first day is such a good time. Every day after that, more fun, and then it all has to come to an end. But it's been an awesome summer.
It has. And I know it's still July and there's still fun to be had. But
yeah,
it feels like this super epic fun chapter for us is like, this marks our summer, I feel like. You know what I mean? The beach house trip. Mm-hmm. So
I know. I keep telling Amy I want to eventually live here full time, but I don't
see how that's possible.
See how she's if she was more like, all right, like I would start putting it in motion.
I don't think there's a lot to unravel, and I think that we're not ready for that.
I must not understand what needs to unravel.
When you really retire, we can move down here.
Well,
kids in school.
The kids are in school. We're happy with where they are.
I'll really retire.
Nicole's just starting kindergarten.
You just said the word. I'm going to really retire. I'm going to spend the next 3 months really retiring.
Okay. You're going to send everybody in the building into a panic. No, he's not really retiring. He's full of it.
Come down here and just live.
I might actually hang you from the nearest tree.
Come down here
by your toenails.
Come down here and just.
If you retired, you can't sit still. So
remote podcast and finish out my Titanic Lego.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna build him a little treehouse platform. He's just gonna have like a deer stand looking thing, and that's where he's gonna sit and podcast and do cards and all of the things he does. We're gonna smash up all of his favorite things into one.
Let me present something on behalf of Dale, though. Junior Motorsports can still exist. He can still, the shop doesn't have to go anywhere. You guys are just moving there. The podcast can still exist. And then we can get bigger names because it's all remote guests. So actually, the show elevates and gets better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like it when I'm remote because I'll just
do it. They get to play with new people?
Well, we don't have to. When we're not remote, I insist, the guest has to come into the show. I don't want to do it unless they're present.
Yeah.
And when I'm remote, they're like, hey, man, can we do Charles Barkley? Can we do this, that, and other? I'm like, sure, yeah, no problem. Because you can't get them to come to the shop. So they're never going to be on the show.
So it's easier for everyone to get a cool guest when you're remote.
Yeah, because I'll just I'll have any guests. So they like it because the shows have more, I wouldn't say more popular guests, but new.
Well-known.
Out of the box.
Yeah. And definitely not racers. Well.
You're coming back to some bad weather, though.
That's what I heard.
I heard it was gloomy.
It's dumping. I need a boat to get home.
Oh, man.
Well,
he was going to fly to the racetrack this weekend tonight, and I was going to drive home tomorrow. And then I thought, well, why am I going to stay another night by myself just to drive home in the morning? Why don't I have my driver drive me home?
Gloomy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yesterday I was so blue. I was like, I don't even want to stay here by myself one more night. Usually I love that. One more evening, the girls and I can hang out at the beach, go to dinner or whatever, and take our time packing up. I'm just...
Yeah. It's exactly, I know a lot of people are like, shut up. Y'all's
shut
complaining.
Up. Y'all's fabulous life. And we know we have a nice life. It's just sad.
It's like Christmas.
When you have to leave.
If you love the holidays, especially Christmas, you love that build up. And then when Christmas happens and you're on the back end, you got that the 27th, 8th, 9th, you're just, everybody's moved on, and you're like, golly, that came and went so fast.
Yeah.
And Christmas is such a fun time. Everybody's in a great mood. Everybody's anticipating Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And that's kind of what this feels like. We have, I love the summer, and I love this house. I love that I have this opportunity to have my family here, and we get to do these traditional, what I would call normal things, right? I grew up
at the racetrack.
And I think Dad buried me in the sand once in my life. I got a picture of us on the beach. I don't even remember ever going to the beach as a family. And so having this and being able to just go right to the beach and take us to dinner and sit. Like last night, we sat at the restaurant and had a real regular dinner, me and Amy and the 2 kids. And I don't know, man, I take some of that for granted sometimes, but when you get to the end of your sort of summer vacation, you start to realize like how much you enjoy those things, and how I know we'll go home and there's regular life there too.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on at the house that I'm not sure we're ready
We
to.
just get distracted when we get home by all those things that you're about to mention.
Yeah, but
And
there's a lot going on at the house that I'm not sure we're ready for either. So during the summer, while we left to come down here, I had my electronics, TVs, all the wiring and everything in the house is 2008. And I mean, I'm still on component on some TVs and stuff like that. So like I switched over to HDMI a couple years back, and all of our stuff has been hit by lightning 1,000 times, and I've had to go on eBay and buy used parts
Just
and pieces
chasing
just
it
to
here and
kind of we're just kind of patching it together, right? Keeping things
it's a
working.
big commitment to redo it all at once. It just is. And so we were waiting till we had to.
Yeah. So Sean is the guy who installed the original system, and while we're gone this summer, we had him come in and upgrade to the latest and greatest.
And it takes him about 4 to 6 weeks.
He's been working on that.
So it's a lot.
Yeah. So we have in our house, we had, those racks that you guys got at Dynamo Media, the big racks with all the components.
Servers and things.
Yes. So I had one of those on each floor of the house, and over the years, all this equipment's been junked by lightning, and I've gotten rid of things that weren't quite as necessary. There were more bells and whistles and frills than really needed. And so I got all them big towers out and bought short towers and put only the things that we really, really used in there, and had it going pretty good. But I couldn't update the software because all of my components were so old, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse trying to keep it together and finding, I was buying parts and pieces from people that were restoring houses and ripping out the old I would buy their old Yeah. I'd buy their old light switches because our light switches are failing left and right. And
he'd buy them in bulk too. He's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find these again.
Because
this guy's got 60 of these. I'm buying them all.
Yeah, it's a system called Control 4, and they've kind of went to a new, more modern software and switches and all that. So I've been buying all this old for years, trying to just kind of keep it over here in the corner in case I need a light switch or something like that. But
so what he's saying is we've got boxes of extra old now too, not just our old, but somebody else's old.
Dude, you can still sell this. I'm gonna sell all of our stuff.
Oh, you are?
Oh yeah, because those light switches hard to find. They sell on eBay for a lot of money, and so I'm gonna take all our old and I'm gonna sell it. But we're gonna go home, and he's in the middle of installing all of this stuff, so nothing works. Oh. Nothing works. Like we have internet, but I can't promise you the living room TV works.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's fine. We don't watch that much TV here. We'll just keep that trend going.
We have the essentials so we can stay connected to the outside world, but all our TVs and stuff aren't quite fired up and ready to go yet.
Yeah.
It's funny that you guys are talking about your summer's ending, and for me, I think August is my what you were for July.
Really?
So I'm going to go home the first week. Yes, I'm going home the first week, and then the Denny Bros have 3 campsites at Richmond.
Oh.
And so we're going to tailgate there for the race. And then Matt Keller and I just booked our flights to Key West for the weekend of the 20th in August.
Has Matt been to Key West before?
He's never been, so I'm the
you're the resident.
I'm the expert.
What are you looking forward to?
What we did, just drink beers all day.
All right. Well, when you get 4 hours in and you can't remember that one bar we went to, just shoot me a text.
I have a running list that I keep in my notes too with all of the things.
I know I'm going to get hey, what was that one bar we went to? Had the such and such on the wall, I
started making a list.
I know, yeah.
That's funny.
Well, that'll be a lot of fun. We started
getting emails for like school and activities and all that. So again, not just everybody's here we're packing up the house and leaving, but like the dance people are scheduling fittings, the dance classes are on the calendar. I got things from the school about, uniform sales. And then Isla got into this play that she wanted to be a part of. So like, we're going to have to do that. And auditions are next week. It's already starting. So, and school starts on the 12th. So like, it's right around the corner.
Wait, really?
When did this happen? So when I was going to school, like school didn't start in August.
We started after Labor Day.
School started in September or whenever, right? So you go to school and then you get out in Christmas and then literally the end of May was the end of the school year. And that seems to kind of track these days.
Well, we get out middle of May. So they get out 2 weeks early.
A little bit earlier. But man, they start too soon. August is still summer.
I agree.
We should not be leaving our beach vacation for school right now. There's still a month of summer left.
There is still a month of summer left.
I don't know when they started bumping school up. And it seems like every year it starts a day or two earlier.
It feels like a day or two early.
They're trying to slide it in there without us noticing. Soon we're going to be going to school July 28th, July 26th.
Also rather have less break at Christmas. There was one year we had like a solid 3 weeks and it was too long. Like kids get out of whack. You know what I mean? They get out of the routine just enough. And so sending them back in January is hard, but I don't know. It's happening whether we like it or not.
We do get a lot of they do get a lot of days out of school.
We didn't get fall break growing up.
No.
There was no fall break.
No. What the hell?
And then like there's a lot of like in-service days and days off that we didn't get either.
I do appreciate that.
You do?
Well, yeah, so we can go do stuff. So we can go have a trip or something.
Yeah.
You
got lots of needs. He needs to get away.
Dale needs a trip. Dale needs a trip every
He needs
other
something
month,
to look forward to. Yeah, you're right. He wants a trip. He wants something to look forward to.
Well, why not? Why don't y'all like to look forward to things?
Oh, I do. It's the best because then it makes like you're counting down the days. You're like, oh, I got through this week. Now I just got to survive this week, and then I got my trip coming up, and like it speeds life up. I feel like.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that part, but I understand what you're saying. Having something to look forward to is great, but it does speed life up.
Yeah.
And I wanted to slow it down.
We forgot to do our drink of the week.
Oh.
Our drink of the week's the drink of the month. It is the Sadachi Lime Red Bull with High Rock Vodka.
I splashed mine with a little bit of pineapple juice today.
There you go.
I was feeling festive.
And
Cheers.
so, we have there's a liquor store just down the street that's got High Rock in it.
Island
we went
Liquors.
down there. Yeah, we went down there and signed some of the bottles.
We forgot to tell everybody about that when we did it.
I thought you were going to cut the social
forgot.
media reel.
Well, I
we
forgot.
took all these pictures.
I have a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
We signed all the bottles
Yeah.
at Isle of Palm on Island Liquors right there next to the Harris Teeter. So,
well, we if you can, if you want to find a bottle of High Rock near you, there's a store locator on the website. Mm-hmm. Just go there, tell it where you're at. It'll tell you the closest liquor store that has the bottle. You can, 20 minutes or whatever away, you can drive there and get you one. Sometimes they'll ship to to you depending on where you're at.
Yeah, depends on your state.
Laws and so forth around shipping bottles of liquor around, but
you must be 21 years or over, so don't forget that, and drink responsibly, people.
Yeah,
don't do like we do. You get hangovers, having too much fun.
Yeah,
that's the other thing about the summer is like I'm ready to go home and detox a little. There's something about a beach house where it's like it's 9 a.m. Let's have a mimosa.
Yeah,
it's 10 p.m. Let's have a cocktail. Let's go take a beach walk. Don't forget your drink. You know what I mean? Like we're drinking all day long here. So I just need a break from myself. No, it's not a bad thing. Except for when you don't have any self-control, then it gets
it just catches up to you sometimes.
Yeah. A couple days ago, me and Tim came into town, stayed a couple days. Me and him and our friend Bruce went over to Folly Beach. Folly is so for those that don't really know around this, we're in South Carolina. And for those that aren't familiar with the area, I'm no expert, so I'll use Charleston, South Carolina folks.
Bear with
if
him.
I get it wrong.
I get it.
But my experience is so Isla Palms is kind of the weekenders, all the rentals and a lot of very traditional sort of beachy sort of experience.
Very large houses, lots of rentals.
Yeah. And
lots of fun.
Isla Palms is more full-time residents.
Wait, no. You just said Isla Palms.
I'm sorry. Sullivan's is more full-time residents, and then Folly's they're living on their own code down there. They're kind of like Key West.
It's very dog friendly.
Yeah,
it's
it's loose.
Easy come, easy go. You know what I'm saying?
It's very Key West.
Yeah, it's got more of a Key West vibe.
Yeah. Now we didn't explore much. We got out of the car, walked right into a bar, across the street to another bar, back across the street to another bar. I mean, we hit 3 bars in about 8 hours, all within 25 yards of each other, and literally saw just one little block. And it was fun. It's a great town.
Mm-hmm.
Good bars.
I've been to Folly, but it's been for like 4 kids. It's been forever ago.
Me and you went one night really late, and we just had a couple beers and then left.
Yeah.
But I've never been there other than that. Like, I've never been there. So it's a lot of fun. I left there wanting to figure out, down the road when me and you could go over there for an afternoon, because it's pretty fun.
Well, they have a really cute little place called Pinky's too. You can take the girls. Like, there's pink Cadillacs you can sit in and eat.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, there's a little beach bar right outside of it. They have live music, but during the day it would be fine to take the kids.
Yeah.
Who got the drunkest between you, Bruce, and Duggar?
Honestly, we came back.
That's a great question, Travis.
Honestly, yeah, I'm not going to speak for them two. I came back in really good shape. I got up the next day. I felt awesome. I worked all day getting this, helping.
He says that, but like, you talk to nobody. You know how when you're hungover and like you just make yourself really busy so that like you either sweat it out or you don't have to make too much conversation. That's how he rolled the next day. So who knows how he felt? He claims he felt fine.
I did feel good, and I was productive. So
that made him feel good. The productivity.
Isn't that how it always works though?
All the cleanup.
When you get a little bit hungover, doesn't doing something productive make you feel?
Yeah. Generally moving around and sweating and like doing productive things helps your mind.
Like I'll I'll clean up something or do some work, or I'll do something and go, hey man, I had my fun, but I'm still getting my done, and so I kind of,
all of a sudden he's reorganizing the spice cabinet and you're like, what the hell are you doing?
I don't feel guilty about completely
put that old bay
off
down
the entire day before. Because we did.
Yeah. He was gone all day. He hit the streets and didn't look back. We did a fun beach walk last night. So Gus has not been moving around too well. Yeah. He's got arthritis really bad in his back legs, and he's such a big dog. So like, it's just been a lot. So we've been doing different treatments with him, and I've been giving him injections to try to help with the collagen and everything in his joints. And it seems to be working a little bit. He seems like he's got a little more pep in his step. And it was cool yesterday evening, so we took him for a beach walk for the first time all summer. And he collapsed at least 3 times. So
old Gus, he's getting old on us.
Yeah, makes me so sad.
Yeah,
it was a pile on yesterday to the blues just watching that, and it made me think about Junebug. I'm gonna cry. It just makes me so. You know how when you have kids, they tell you you never know when it's gonna be the last time that you like hold them.
I almost said that. We were on the beach, and you were like, he started walking toward the water, and you're like, "Oh, Gus, don't get into the water." And I said, well, I don't know, man. This might be the
last time.
And I stopped myself because I was like, "What? Don't say that.
Don't say it. We're all gonna cry."
But
it sucks.
when I see his back legs are bad, and every probably 25, 50 yards he sits down and wants to rest. So we stand and rest, and we'll let him rest. And it made me think about, man, a year ago he was running full speed down this beach.
Yeah, he was.
And I don't know, man. I mean, where did the time go? We got pictures of him when he's all red in the face, and now he's all gray. His whole head's turned gray because he's gotten so old. But he got older faster than I expected him to get old.
Yeah, it's happened fast. He's declining quickly.
Yeah. He's what's his age?
He'll be 12.
12. I mean, for an Irish setter, 12 years old, I imagine it's about on par. But he's I don't know what's going to happen, because I don't know that there's a fix for his legs and his inability to walk, move and walk, and he has trouble getting up. He has trouble moving around.
Yeah. A lot of times we have to pick his hind up and like help him.
He cannot go up.
He's got no muscles left in his butt.
No, he can't go upstairs. We have to elevator him everywhere, or pick him up and carry him downstairs or whatever.
Yeah. I've never had a big dog either where like you had to watch their physical body decline more than something else happening. Like Killer had cancer, but he didn't show any other physical signs of
he was
decline.
He was mobile.
And then, Junebug just kind of, he had a heart thing and he kind of
Yeah.
just declined quickly enough where I don't know, it wasn't like this. It's hard to watch.
It is. I don't know I don't know what's coming next or how, I don't know what this means, but like it's gotten to where we have to help him. It's going to be more and more. We're going to have to help him. Like he's eventually like he's not going to be able to like alert us that, hey man, I need to go use the bathroom.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do all these things. And I don't know, what his end of life looks like.
I don't either.
Because he's internally fine.
Yeah. He seems like he's looking at you
100%.
Why
sharp.
isn't my ass working?
Yeah.
He's looking at you like, let's go.
It's one leg worse than the other.
Yeah, his back right leg doesn't work as well.
Yeah. He has all these little growths on him, but we've had them all checked out, but they're there and they're everywhere. They're all over his bodies most often in his joints.
Yeah.
Like he has a little
Close
knot
to
on his hip.
hips.
He has a little knot on his knee, a little knot on his front paw, little lump in his chest. And we've had all that looked at, and shoot, I don't know, man. I'm just rambling.
It's hard to watch your dog not be a dog.
Yeah. I agree. That's it. I mean, we were out there walking him yesterday, and I'm thinking, man, it was a year ago. He was hauling. You couldn't keep after him. He was running after dogs and people, and
yeah,
now he
can't walk.
do it. But it sucks.
It does suck.
Well, we're gonna. What else? We're gonna drive home. Kids are starting school, and I'm going to Indy for the last race of the broadcast season. It's a broadcasting.
It's crazy how fast it goes when you just have like the 5-week window for each partner.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Maybe that's another thing that's make the whole summer like go by faster. It's like the race segmented trips.
I don't feel like I get the same experience that Amy does, and
in what way?
well, let me explain.
You just went to Folly and ripped and teared for an entire afternoon with your friends.
Yeah, I'm not saying what you think I'm saying.
Okay.
So
please explain.
Amy's here. So you and I feel differently today about leaving here because I think you have been here nonstop. You have not left. And I keep leaving and come back, So like I've gotten like 60% of the experience that you got a lot more time here. And so for you, I guess for you to go back home, you feel more ready than I do because
yeah, so I've been entertaining. We've got friends coming in and out, family, whoever, and for me, and I've always got the girls with me, so it's not quite the vacation it is for you.
Yeah, but I mean, I come and start having fun, then I have to leave.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
I don't like it.
You don't?
And you don't get the weekend fun.
I want to be here all summer.
So like on the weekends, it's so busy down here though too. We're not going out as much as like during the week. That's when we get to go do all the fun stuff, and we wait for him. But it's not like we do all the fun stuff when he's gone.
No, yeah. They go do family.
They do a couple of things here and there, like visit with the neighbors. I bought a new house down the street. Speaking of, they paved the road yesterday. We literally got a new road just yesterday. It is finally done.
It's been gravel for the whole month.
and now you guys are leaving.
Now we're leaving. But the road is finished, and it's the most beautiful street I've ever seen. And the girls scootered around on it last night and got their feet black. It's still a little bit.
We got in a little bit of trouble while we were here, which this is pretty funny. But so everything you do down here, I mean, like anywhere, you got to have a permit, and
everyone's watching you.
Everyone's watching. So we have a gate at the front of the house, and it's a wooden gate, and you open that gate and you walk out of the yard into the street. There's some public parking in between the
actual
yard
road.
Yep. There's some public parking in between the yard and the street, so it's like enough for a car to pull up off of the pavement. That's at the front of the house. So when you look out the front door, you'll see cars parked up against your gate, and it's great. I put a lot of gravel and stuff down there and packed that in, and that was working really good for a lot of years, but it's going to wash out. We had some heavy rains here, and eventually it washes out. So it's kind of needing some renourishment right now. I need to get some more
It's just
gravel.
sand. It's literally just beach sand.
And so the yard is elevated. When they built this plot, they came in here and filled it with sand and elevated it quite a bit
so that it didn't get flooded.
Yeah, it's up. I think it's about 3 foot elevated from the street, and so the water runs around that gate and around the footings for the posts of the gate, and it's washing out all the sand, and the footings are exposed, and it's now like almost a foot step drop down or more from our yard to outside the gate.
Yeah, it's more than a typical step would be.
It's a little
exaggerated. Yeah.
So I'm thinking, man, I've got all these extra pavers that I had from another job we did. I'm gonna make some pavers and some steps. And so I thought about doing that. And I got talking with my buddy Bruce, who actually went to Folly with me the other day. And he's a contractor, and he's like, I'll get my guy out here. We'll pour some footings. We'll make you a little step. And I'm like, all right. So they dig nice footings. They dig all these forms and stuff. Or
they formed it to pour.
They formed it to pour it.
But they hadn't poured it yet.
And they didn't pour it. And the code guy, the code official drives by, comes up to the front door.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you Mr. Earnhardt? I'm like, yeah.
He rings the doorbell, and one of the girls is like, there's a man looking through the window, and I look over and I see code official on his shirt. I'm like, Dale, this is all you. I am not answering this one.
Yeah. Code official guy says, hey, man, you can't be doing that. And he's like, you need a permit for it. You got to have, if you're going to work in the right of way, which is what they call that public parking area there. So
what's interesting is it's attached to the gate. Like it's part of the threshold of our walkway, and it's affecting the structural stability of all of that because it's washing out underneath where the gate runs. You know what I mean? So there's no stability underneath it. The integrity of the whole fence could waver because there's nothing underneath it anymore. So
I had to Bruce come back and filled up the footings that they had dug, or the area for the footings that they were going to pour, and pulled all the forms out. We put the pavers back, put the sand back, put it all back, and it's less than ideal because it's just going to wash out. But
yeah, they're like these bluestone bricks, and they're tumbling already.
We got our hand smacked.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you mentioned scooters. The motorized scooters and the motorized bicycles, am I the only one that thinks it's gotten out of control?
Well, that's what she has. There are kids all around here with little motorized motorcycles and scooters. Everything's electric.
Isla has a little electric scooter.
She does.
She loves it.
She loves it. Dale has one too. They scooter around the farm together. And it's so hot down here that if you need to use a scooter to go pick up sandwiches or something, you can do that. Actually, TJ did that when he was down here. But this is the best part of that story. He took the girl's scooter. He was going to go to the co-op to pick up sandwiches. Before he even gets halfway to the co-op, he hits a sand pit because there's road construction everywhere and wipes out.
Luckily, he didn't tear his ass up bad.
He didn't lose his teeth.
Yeah.
But
he crashed hard.
He fishtailed through some sand and flew off of this thing. And then he was mad just for the rest of the day. Mad for the rest of the trip, really. Mm-hmm. He was like, what's wrong, TJ? Well, I'm so super sore. From what? From my crash.
Yeah.
And he's got this tiny, tiny little scrape on his elbow. I'm like, you're going to be fine.
I get Sullivan's Island because it's beachy and it's less cars and that. But I'm driving home yesterday and there's people on these, electric bicycles zooming around and motorized scooters. And I'm like, I feel like it just we need, especially the electric bicycles needs to be policed more.
Policed?
Policed. What were you going to tell them? What's the problem?
I think you need to have a license to have an electric bike. If you wanted a moped, growing up, you wanted a moped, you had to be 15 and get a license to have a moped. What's the difference between that and an electric bicycle?
I guess that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. Our kids are not old enough to really mess with that kind of stuff yet, so we haven't thought about it that far.
Yeah.
You can't hear them, so I get if you're walking or if you're with a bunch of people that have bikes, it could be a hazard.
We were on the street last night and I was watching Isla. She wanted to do her scooter, so I stood in the street and just watched her ride her scooter a little bit. And this lady was walking her dog off the beach. She had 2 dogs, and Isla has no
awareness, special
etiquette.
awareness.
And and the lady's walking, and Isla comes up behind her and flies right past her, right by her. And the lady goes, "Ooh!" And the lady was annoyed at.
Well, the last thing she needs is to be taken out by a kid on an electric scooter.
And she's an older lady, and she's like, and Isla, and then on the way, Isla went up, turned around. On the way back, Isla tried to talk to her, and I don't think the lady was really very responsive. And Isla came up to me, and I said, "Hey, man," I was like, "You kind of ticked that lady off." I was like, "You can't go flying by people." She couldn't hear you come up behind her.
No, you got to give people space.
And she spooked her, and she didn't like that. I was like, "You got to be careful." But so to your point, I mean,
there should be more lessons involved at least.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's just me. Like, I know that I have like old people tendencies, and I get like,
You're a
because I was
granny?
walking behind this guy that had 2 dogs, and so I just said, "Come up behind you," to let him know, and he goes, and like he just looked at me like I feel like I might just have like old people tendencies, but I don't know. I think it needs to be policed.
There should be some rules. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
I like
Especially-
I'll tell you though, I love the convenience of an electric scooter.
We have electric bikes down here too, and we used to pull the kids in a wagon. Like when we were, like I said, it's hot, and like you want to get there faster. And yes, we have beach cruiser bikes, but the kids were too little for those, and we would put them on the front of those, and then
oh god,
it was
I remember
just a
that.
lot. We used to ride on the beach with them and everything.
I forgot about it. We used to have I used to have a beach cruiser, and the seat was on the handlebars.
On the crossbar.
Oh, wow.
So tiny.
We had a little bucket too that fed on the
They were
handlebars.
so
That's
tiny
right.
they could sit up there and hold on. They had a little handle for themselves.
We threw our babies on the front of these bikes and just rode
What
around.
in the hell?
Yeah, we needed stuff to do.
Hope you don't wreck.
I mean, I forgot all about that.
Well, we weren't partying then. Like we were just needing to get out of the house.
Yeah,
There was so little.
Yeah, we would just go for rides. Oh my gosh.
It was fun.
Yeah.
But then we got to where they were too heavy for that or too big for that. So we got the scooter or the cage to put them in behind the electric
We're
bike.
in this weird spot right now where Nicole is not big enough for an electric scooter yet. Isla is. Isla's. If it was just Isla,
We'd be
we
zooming
would
everywhere.
get on the bikes and her on the scooter, and we'd just going for rides for no damn reason at all.
Mm-hmm. Nicole too has a bike, but it's got training wheels on
But
it.
Nicole's still too small to go for a ride, like blocks away.
She's not ready
No,
to
she ain't
get rid
ready
of
to
her
do that.
training wheels or anything. She's decided. She has to decide
Yeah.
that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But
we got about 2 or 3 more years.
You think? She's going to be 6. When
Well,
did you learn to ride a bike? Do you
I
remember
mean,
that?
Yeah, but
I was about her age.
we can learn to ride a bike tomorrow, but she's not got the stamina to go for a long ride.
A girl does not like to be outside long.
No.
She's an
We'd go
inside
3
kid.
blocks. You go, I want to go back. We walk out on the beach. All right, I'm ready to go back.
Yeah.
I don't like it out here. I don't like it.
That's how
Sandy.
she hates hiking and all that too.
She hates gritty, sandy.
It's like, I don't want to, I'm sweating. I'm like, it's okay to sweat. Your body, if you're sweating, your body must need it. Like, just let it be a part of your day.
She is tough, but not about some
physically.
things. She's not tough. She's tougher than hell. She's mean, hard to, she'll argue with you and struggle with you and fight with you and tug
And
of
she
war.
wants to do everything on her own. She
Yeah.
likes to clean the dishes. Like, she's not a wallflower, but she does not like to get sweaty and hot. Mm-mm.
No.
Especially if it wasn't her
I
idea.
don't care. I gets hot and sweaty and she just keeps
Could
going.
care less. Yeah.
I stand with her on the hiking, though.
I know. So we've signed up for another trip next week with my sister and her family. And there is a hiking trip involved.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about Nicole's
She's going to complain.
mental state.
She is going to complain.
Maybe since Eva's there doing it, she won't complain so much.
Yeah.
And there's a waterfall and like some swimming involved and a picnic. So like maybe I might just stick some cookies in my backpack and be like, going to shiver chocolate every couple of minutes. Just
Can you break it up though, where it's not like everything's is there like fun in between, like to break up the walk where you're stopping?
Great
at times?
question. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're kind of going into this a little blind. Katie's coordinated all of it, but it's in Costa Rica. So I don't know. It's a half day. It's not a full day. And there's swimming. And I don't think they're going to run us super hard since there's little kids. But either way, she'll figure out a way to hate it.
Should we announce who our fill-in hosts are for next week then, since we're talking about
Sure.
Yes. We have a great couple coming in to host the show next week. And it is the Suarezes. Did I say that right? The Suarezes?
Yeah.
Sounds
Razzes?
terrible.
No, Suarez is.
Julia, and Daniel Swords are coming in to host the show. So we're super excited and thankful that they agreed to do that. I'm sure that everyone's going to have great questions for them too. They're expecting.
I mean, she's less than a month out, I think.
Man.
Really? I didn't know she's that far along.
Damn.
I think so. At
Well,
least
that's
what
super
Google said.
exciting. And they're not finding out what they're going to have either.
Could happen on the show.
Oh my gosh. No, that would
You
be
thought
awful.
Freddie farting in the chair was bad.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Are you going to?
Hey, that studio is pretty magical, man. You never know.
What a damn thing. Listen, are you going to get Daniel a nice chair or are you going to make him sit in Dale's chair?
Oh, he better sit in the lawn chair.
He's got to sit in the lawn chair.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. He won't mind.
He won't?
I mean,
Okay.
if he does, we'll learn something about him.
It's
that
not
we didn't know.
comfortable.
It is fine.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I am too. Do you have questions for them already? Or do you have how's that going to work since it's it's not one of us at all? How does that work?
Well, we're going to let fans submit questions and we'll let them take questions. We're going to give them the full experience.
So otherwise they're going to
have a-
format the show themselves.
Yeah, we send an email. We're going to discuss topics and we're going to have a drink of the week.
He'll hold their hand a
also,
little bit, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I love it. Well, it's exciting.
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I have one other little story, and both of you can probably relate to this. Have you been to the Windjammer before,
Yep.
Travis?
Multiple times.
Yeah, I know you have. Travis, have you been to the Windjammer in Isle Palm? So it's a
Nope.
really old beach bar, and from what I've been told by our neighbors, it literally has not changed, not one single part of it in 30 years.
Yep.
So it's got all the grit that you would expect a beach bar to have, and it's not small; it's a big place. They have an interior. They have a porch, they have an exterior porch, and then they have a concert venue that they put out on the beach so that you can sit in the sand and watch a concert. Well, coincidentally, last weekend they have a Taylor Swift cover band coming in and it's kid friendly. So we're all going to take the kids and watch this Taylor Swift concert. Nicole's super excited because she didn't get to go to the real Taylor Swift concert. And Isla's like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. And she's got all of her songs prepared. She's going to do the whole thing. Well, we get there at 6 when the doors open, thinking that the concert starts at 6. The flyer just says concert starts at 6. And it's for kids. Okay, that makes more sense. Concert starts at 6 because it's supposed to be early for the children. No, the door opens at 6. I get there. Some of our friends are standing in line and in the heat. It's terrible. We get inside. They have 90s bump and grind playing. Yeah. And so the
That's
kids.
what they're playing in there most days.
Right, I know. So
Yep.
back to the kid friendly part. I'm suddenly very aware of where I have taken my children and the questionable decision that I've made to take them to a real bar for a concert, even though they said it's kid friendly. So we're all getting drinks. The kids have sodas. They're sitting them on the big speakers and they're dancing, having a little dance party because it's nice and cool in there. We can tell that there's no concert happening outside just by peeking out the window. That concert didn't start until 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. That's 2 hours of downtime in a bar with kids with nothing to do. And so in between the inside dance party, we went outside to see if there was anybody going to the stage to set up. There's a sand pit and there's a bunch of other kids out there with parents who are like-mindedly going, what did we do here today? Why did we get ourselves here? There's cigarette butts all in the sand. There's beer caps. The sand's disgusting, right? Because it's a bar. But all the kids want to do is play in the damn sand. And so they're dressed nicely for a Taylor Swift concert with their glitter and their sparkles and all their crap. And then they're playing in the sand. They've got sand literally all in their face and their hair. Nicole's got it literally in her nose and in her mouth. And she's sitting on the floor. I've got pictures. And they're sitting next to the floor with these plastic cups from their sodas, playing in the sand with cigarette butts all around them. So just want to tell everybody, if they say it's kid friendly, they didn't mean it. Don't ever take your kids to a bar. Don't do it. You will be sad about your choices. I get going to a bar and as an adult, we're not going to touch everything. We're not going to lay on the floor. We're not going to take our shoes off. We're not going to play in the sand.
I mean, we're not.
The kids do.
We might end up there.
The kids do all of that.
We might
They
end
lead.
up. We
Well, they
might
lead
end up
with it.
taking our shoes off. We might end up laying on the floor. It wasn't our intention.
No, you wouldn't. I've never seen you lay on a bar floor before. I've seen you get barefoot,
Yeah.
a couple times, but that's like in Key West. Anyway, it was disgusting. And we stayed for like 2 Taylor Swift songs because the kids were going nuts and like Nicole was, again, wanting to go home.
They're freaking out.
And so it was a bad choice. But I got to see some friends. So.
Yuck.
You did get to see some
There's,
friends.
yeah, there, at least there was that.
Well, yeah. I encouraged her that she should go.
Yeah, you did.
I thought it was a good idea, but
I told
mean,
him,
if they would have started playing the Taylor Swift stuff at
At
6
6.
o'clock, it's great.
Or even
It's great.
6:30, like give people a chance to flood in. We're all parents. We're going to be there on time.
Yeah.
We're going to be ready to go, right? We're parents with little kids. 6:30 would have been great.
Yeah.
An hour concert would have been out of there. And then you could have had all your adult fun.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it wasn't. It was not. It was stressful. I was waiting for Nicole to pick one of them cigarette butts out and like pretend like she was smoking it because she's seen her dad too have those candy cigarettes. Y'all have been doing a lot of those candy cigarettes lately. And
I've got them. Speaking of candy, we bought them some candy when me and Amy were in Beaufort, and
we still haven't given it to them because they've been
so
buttheads for the last week.
I never seen these before, so I'm kind of curious. But the little wax bottles with the Kool-Aid in it or the little sugar water in it, different colored water. Mm-hmm. Well, they have that in crybaby form. So the little crybaby tears, little sour candies.
So it's sour juice.
Yeah. So it's sour, and I've never seen this, so I can't wait to try to throw this on the kids. And see
When
what
you
they,
reckon you're going to do that dive bomb? We're going to drop a bomb and then just like give them all that sugar food dye and all that and be like, let's get in the car and go home now.
No. I've got it in my my backpack.
Well, they found the bag of candy already and they've seen the coins. So we also got them these gigantic chocolate coins.
I have put that in my backpack and it is in the car.
It's in the car?
Yeah.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to melt.
It's gonna melt.
I'll throw it in the coin.
Kids, it was good intention, but it's all gone now.
What's going to melt?
The chocolate.
Yeah. Well, it's in a coin wrapper, so I'll put it in the refrigerator and it'll be chocolate again.
But then it turns gray. You know how
Look,
like the fat separates from
What do you want me to do, guys? We're packing up. We're trying to get home. I'm putting in the car. It's morning. We're leaving here in a couple hours.
That's such a dad thing to do.
Make that the last bag that goes in.
I'm not here, so I'm going to get my hair cut, and Amy's going to meet me out on the highway.
I'm going to pick him up on the highway.
Yeah. Speaking of this, Oh yeah.
Oh, we're doing this?
We're doing this. So this is the story of the show, right? This is the big moment of Bless Your Hardt. All right. I've been waiting on this.
I don't want to have anything to do with this.
I about forgot.
You don't need to tell this story.
I don't?
I don't know. We can tell it.
I told them I was. I told Steve and Adam I was.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, then go for it. Since they're already aware.
Right, we don't have to.
Tell it and then we'll think about it.
Yeah. Think about it. So me and Steve and Adam, we're very close, right? We have to be. We're working together. We're in the booth together. We're having a good time. So we are going to Wilkesboro. We're in communication every day. And in the middle of a conversation, Steve says, me and Adam are carpooling to the racetrack tomorrow. This is Saturday for practice. We're carpooling to the racetrack Saturday. Do you want us to pick you up? And I'm like, dang, that'd be fantastic. We'll all ride together. And he goes, all right, man. Well, I'll pick you up on the side of the interstate somewhere. Just tell me where. And I was like, the hell you will.
Where am I going to leave my car?
I'm like, I don't know what you think this is, but I'm not going to meet you on the side of the interstate. You're going to drive to my house.
Which is on the way to Wilkesboro from your house.
You're going to come to my house or I'll drive myself. And it's all, Wilkesboro from my house is 35 minutes. Piece of cake. And him getting off of 77 and coming to my house.
Another 10 minutes.
6 miles max.
Yeah.
Right. To come to my house. But it's kind of like offshoot. You jump back on the interstate, you're good to go. And I was like, I got so pissed off.
He was red in the face.
I got so pissed off about it. And I called Amy and I go, man, am I overreacting? do I need to?
Well, here's the other part of the story that he's leaving out. Steve was on the golf course.
Yeah.
Steve was having some beers.
Steve had a few
when
drinks.
he sent all these text messages. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe he's
This
just trying to make y'all are like brothers. You know each other so well.
That's what Steve said.
He's
like,
also either trying to get you a little TikTok because he thinks it's fun and go for it, or he just wasn't thinking it through. And he's like, maybe I'll meet you at like the Sheet station, and then I don't have to get so far off the highway. He absolutely was not trying to be rude.
Yeah.
I just guarantee you that. He just was
They
like,
want you to go to one of those park and rides stops that they have.
yeah. I mean, he thought it made logical sense.
Yeah. He wanted me to leave my truck at the Waffle House
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah. They would have been fine at the Waffle House. They would have protected it for you.
I was like, he didn't pick Adam's ass up on the side of the interstate. He went to Adam's house. Or I think Adam was the one driving. So Adam probably did go to Steve's house. Steve does live only about 2.5 miles off the interstate. But he didn't pick him up on the exit ramp.
But I tell you what, though, where Steve lives, depending on traffic there,
This is way
it
worse.
might be 2 miles, but it could be 20 minutes
I'm
to get to
hearing
the
you.
highway.
I hear you. I don't know what they were thinking, man, when they offered that up.
Yeah. They were laughing at
Yeah.
your response.
Oh, they loved it.
So they loved
thought
that you
it was
got annoyed.
hilarious. Oh, yeah.
Which is why I think it was all by
Yeah.
design. Yeah.
Steve was like,
So
Steve sent me this offer after having been on the golf course for hours. And I said, how much have you had to drink today? Because this is an absurd idea. And he goes, well, he starts gives me an itemized list of everything.
All those
that
cocktails.
he drank. And I was like, and he said, and he quoted how much have you had to drink today, Steve? He said, I feel like I'm married because it's the kind of shit that his wife would ask him.
Or I would ask you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. But damn, I couldn't believe that.
He was
that's very
like,
Steve-like.
Yep.
I felt like it was a very logical, methodical way of thinking, and it was not emotional. That's for sure. I thought it was funny. Are we gonna play a game today?
Yeah, we can play a game, and I will say it's probably there's a good decent amount of some geography in here.
Oh, great. That's terrible.
So
are you good at geography?
I might be.
First question is, what's the capital of Portugal?
I know Portugal's in
Spain. Madrid?
No. What's the capital of Portugal? Portugal's a country.
No, have no idea.
You said Portugal's in Spain? So
Yeah.
I went to the capital of Spain.
Yeah.
You guys
That should
failed.
count for something.
Yep. I know that one. Portugal. Let's go. Let's go. Portugal.
I'm
We can
out.
do this. Come on.
No.
Portugal.
I don't even know any other places in Spain.
What does it start with? Give us a letter.
L.
Damn.
Lisbon?
Yep.
Damn. Yeah. Way to go.
Yeah.
Way back.
All right, we're back.
Way back in the back.
Yep.
How many bones are in the human body?
Ooh.
1,400 something?
Less.
185.
Less? Less than
Less than
1,400?
yours. Yes, more than Dale's.
Damn. I mean, just
Would you say?
530?
No.
Is this like the Wheel of Fortune? Where
Why
you,
is it so funny? We're just
you
literally
just don't
guessing
go
numbers.
over? 283.
206?
Damn, I was
206.
close. I said 185 or some shit. You should have said close. You got me jumping all over the damn map here.
Yes, well, I started at 1,400, like way off.
All right. Who was the first person to step on the moon?
Have we really even done that yet, Travis?
Oh my gosh. I think it was it Buzz?
It was Buzz Aldrin or Neil Armstrong. One or the other.
Neil.
Neil, yeah.
Neil claims that it didn't happen.
Neil makes sense. He did not.
Maine borders which U.S. state?
Maine?
New Hampshire?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. It's pretty easy.
I mean, I have
But you didn't get it.
visually.
Well, I mean,
Amy got it.
it looks like I'm zoning out because I'm trying to get a visual.
I'm not going to interrupt her
What?
getting it right.
You're not gonna,
He says you didn't get. We're a team.
All right, next question. What was the name of the last queen of France?
Victoria?
No. That was England. And that wasn't the last one. Queen of France. When was the last time they had a queen? We clearly have no clue.
No idea.
No clue.
Marie Antoinette.
Oh,
Really? She was the last queen of France.
she sounds
Yep.
familiar.
They killed her.
No.
Took her head off.
Damn. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Let them eat cake, she said.
What do you call a scientist who studies rocks?
A rocktologist.
You're
Rocktologist.
close.
A rocksaurus.
A rockosaurus.
Rockosaurus. Rocktologist.
You had the last part right.
Oh, tologist.
The tologist.
Just something tologist.
Oh, man. What's another word for
Stonetologist.
Let's see. What's another word for rock? Stone? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
A geologist.
Oh, duh.
What the fuck? Just a geologist?
Geologist.
Yeah.
Well, we should have known that
If
one.
he studies rocks, they ought to give him a little bit more of a creative name than that.
Like a rocktologist?
Yeah.
Or a
Geologist.
rockosaurus? Dale said rockosaurus.
In which country did the first Olympic Games take place?
It was Greece, wasn't it?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yay.
I was going to say
All right.
Rome or Greece.
Athens.
All right, back to the human body. What's the longest bone in the body?
Femur?
Ding, ding, ding.
Good job.
Well done, Dale.
Thank you.
And last question. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Oh, Leonardo da Vinci.
Ding, ding, ding.
Whoa, with your art knowledge.
All right. So you guys are ready for 5th grade?
Yeah, kind of.
I felt like,
Kind of.
felt like I was just going to get my 12th grade, get my graduation diploma there. That was
The
better than 5th grade. Come on, man.
Geologist, that's going to live for a while.
School
that we
got
didn't know
harder
that.
because that shit right there would have passed you as a senior.
Really? In
Yeah.
Mooresville?
Back in my day.
In Mooresville.
Back in my day, that would have got you a diploma. Not a pass to the 6th grade.
All right. So people wanted to know, speaking of the taking the girls to the Taylor Swift concert, they saw you hanging out with Cameron
Mm-hmm.
and wanted to know what is she like?
She's amazing. So we started watching Southern Charm forever ago, and Dale and Shep kind of connected on Twitter. And this is way before kids, so I don't know, 12 years ago. And we had one trip scheduled where we came down and rented a house in IOP and had friends come with us, and Shep organized a dinner where we got to meet Cameron. I think Danny McBride and his wife were there. They live here on the island, I think. And she was lovely. Like, she and I are very similar in the way that we have like our candor and the way we look at things in life. And, you know, I don't know. She's just easy to be around. She, although is a lot like me in so many ways, she's also a lot like Dale in that she's really a homebody. She likes to stay at home. She's like, I'd rather not be around large crowds. So when I asked her to come meet me at the concert the other night, I was blown away that she said yes. And it was really just because Palmer loves Taylor Swift as well. So she wanted to bring her daughter. But she's a lot of fun. I mean, she had a couple margaritas and was dancing, and she's great. She's far more warm. You know, like, she's just a normal person. She's far more warm than you would expect her to be, having not been around her for we haven't seen her 2 years. So like,
Picked up right where you left
we pick
off.
up right where we leave off. We're texting each other a lot, but I haven't seen her in a while just because life's hard to get together. But I was surprised that she said yes, knowing that she was going to be out there in that crowd of people. But she had a great time.
She was one of the reasons I started watching that show, because I knew her from MTV.
Yes, from the real world.
Yeah, it was her, and then I knew Chelsea from Survivor. So they were the two reasons I started actually watching Southern Charm.
Yeah, she's
It
like
was during
America's
COVID.
actual sweetheart. I mean, she really
Yeah.
is. And she's beautiful. She's stunning. She's sweet. She's funny, incredibly smart. And she's kind of a smart ass, which I love. So she's a lot of fun to hang out with.
Next question, you guys talked about teaching the girls how to ride a bike. Somebody want to know, what's a good tip for trying to teach their girls how to ride their bikes?
I don't know, because every time I tried to do that with Isla, she would get frustrated with
Yeah.
me.
I think the good tip is to be patient. Like,
Yeah.
if they, so we, Isla's like, all right, I want to do it. You take her out there and you go about, you work on it for about 5 minutes and she gets mad and wants to stop. You just got to let it go. Let her. She wants to go. She doesn't want to do that anymore. She's going to go do something else. If you try to like, come on, force it. It's just not going to work.
She's one of those kids that's like, she doesn't like to fail. So if it gets really tough, she needs to take a break from it. And then she has to wrap her head around it again and come back to it.
And they will.
Yeah. Nicole's different. She like wants to keep trying and she'll keep trying and trying. And then she might get frustrated eventually, but she's got a longer wingspan. What is it called? She's got a longer span of patience with herself than Isla does.
Have you guys seen those new like Strider bikes or whatever that are meant for kids that like supposedly help them learn
The
how to ride
balance
their
bike.
bikes?
Yeah, we had those.
Yeah.
Isla didn't love that because the steering wasn't very tight. So like it was real wobbly and she couldn't figure out how to balance on it.
Yeah.
And then we got rid of it before Nicole. I think we gave it to Joey for his grandson or granddaughter. Yeah.
This next question, since you're off next week, Dale, we're going to bring it over here. People want to know there's the news of Days of Thunder. How excited are you just to potentially have that coming out? People are getting all pumped up just with the reports of it potentially happening. How excited are you?
Oh, it's happening. I'm excited. I think it's great. It'll be awesome for our sport. It'll be awesome for old and new fans. I'm sure there'll be a lot of Easter eggs in there. It's gonna, I've seen these guys out and about digging into the sport, trying to talk to people, meeting with people, talking with drivers, talking with all types of people in the industry. They are doing some homework, digging and gathering. And
they want it to do they want it to be a good representation and authentic. Yeah. Just like they did with the first one.
Yeah. So I'm positive. I'm bullish about it or positive about it, that it's going to be a great experience.
I thought that the Top Gun movies for the first and second were good too. Like the second one, everyone was kind of thinking the same thing. Like, how can this be good? And he always does a good job. Yeah. But the way that they developed that story too, kind of similar. I feel like it's going to be similar to that. Like there's going to be somebody new and young come in and he's, I don't know, going to coach them maybe. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to be great.
I don't know if there's, I think my guess is that it's Cole Trickle comeback story.
Really?
I think it might be. We'll see.
That'll be interesting. Next question. Amy, person wants to know, they're moving to Central West Texas. Any recommendations on how to acclimate? They're coming from like the Midwest.
It's going to be hot and dusty. That's for sure. Central to Midwest. Like what town? Do we have one?
I don't know. He didn't put the town.
So my brother-in-law is from that part of Texas and we've been out there and it's like the desert. So there's really no way to tell you to acclimate. You're just going to have to just get there and see how you land. If you're not used to the heat, it doesn't matter what part of Texas you're in. Whether it's dusty or humid or whatever, it just is going to take a minute for you to get used to it. But I got acclimated faster leaving than I thought I would. When I went to Kentucky to college, I would go home in the summertime from college break, and I got deacclimated so fast. It would take me a minute to get used to the heat again. And even when I go home now at Easter, I'm like, God dang, this is different. It's humid and the heat is crazy.
It's crazy. Like I'll go visit family and I'll be in shorts and a shirt because it's hot. And my nephew, who basically his entire life has been Texas, he'll be in sweatpants outside. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, what? It's fine. I'm like, I guess you're just used to it.
Just used to it. Dale likes to be in sweatpants in the middle of the summer too. We always make fun of Dale because he likes to be bundled up. So he and your nephew seem like similar people.
See Dale wearing his gray sweatpants?
Yes. It's always gray sweatpants season in Dale's life.
Last question is, at what point in a length of a trip is it okay to go from carry-on bag to checking your bag? Is it like 4-day trip, 5-day trip, like where you're like, okay, I'm not judging them for.
I think a 4-day trip requires like you're going to have one nicer outfit or something. Like if you're on a long weekend, it's usually going to be pretty casual. And then 4 days, you're probably going to have either an event like a wedding or something like that, or a nicer dinner. You're going to need an extra outfit. So 4 days for me.
I mean, I'm not the right person to ask this question because I don't mind commercial flights. I don't mind checking my bag. I don't mind the whole experience. So I'm not thinking, man, can I get everything? I'm not thinking as I'm packing, can I get everything into this carry-on? Because I damn sure don't want to check a bag. I'm just like, okay, let's get a big bag out. I'm gonna put all my fun stuff in there and load it up, and hopefully to God
what's
it's
your
under
fun stuff, Dale?
I got my speakers and all my and hopefully to God
It's Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's under 50 pounds when I'm done.
Sleeper baseball cards.
I'm more worried about that, like putting the sum up on there and they go, nope, not going.
Every time he picks mine up to that point, if we're traveling.
Yeah.
And lately I've been putting the kids' stuff and my stuff in one bigger suitcase, so I have less crap to schlep.
I've heard stories about how, like, if the plane's super, super full, they leave some of the heavier bags and they'll send them later. And I'm like,
that's a fact. They will do that.
Man, our is not going to be over 50 pounds. And it's always like 47. And that's the part too, is to weigh your bag. You have to get on your little house scale at home. And while you're weighing your bag, you get to find out how much you weigh, which is not always a lot of fun. And so, because you got to do the math.
You stand there and hold it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you have to do it.
I get on the scale and then, all right, so that's my weight. Now I'm going to grab the bag and hold the bag. Now I'm going to do the difference.
Okay, so I don't have to do any of that. Like, I feel like the bags are designed to be the size where it's going to kind of maximize that weight limit. Like, unless you're putting actual hand weights or like something heavy like a speaker in there,
speakers,
you're not going
Xbox.
You're not going to overdo it. Like, the bag's designed to be the right size for the weight, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with the carry-on.
When I was coming back from San Diego, I had some of the equipment that we had out there for our shows, and like a hard Pelican case, but clearly we did not divvy it up properly. So I get there and I put on the scale and it's like 67.
Oh,
and
really?
I'm like, so now I'm taking HDMI cords and stuff out of that to put into my bag and my suitcase, and like I'm that person out in the open, just
with your bag
moving
filleted open
everything.
in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, that's always embarrassing. Yeah.
But if I'm traveling, I think like for me personally, it's got to be past like 5 days before I'm checking a bag, because I hate having to just wait for the bag.
Yeah, I mean, I did go on a girls' trip to Turks and Caicos last summer, or whenever it was, and it was a 4-night trip, and I was in a carry-on. I was more worried just like not having all the bulk, you know what I mean? So everybody tried to pack, and it's a beach trip, so like your swimsuits and your cover-ups is all you need. It's casual. Nobody was getting dressed up for anything, and it was just really easy. I took one pair of shoes. I don't know. I think it's a challenge for a girl to do that versus a guy.
Oh yeah.
And just not having extra stuff. But
Especially, if you're going somewhere warm, much easier than going somewhere cold.
for sure. You have to check a bag. You have to do something because the coats and all the crap, the boots. Ugh.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it for today.
Okay, guys, thank you for your questions. We hope you had fun listening. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And also don't forget to check out all the merch at shop.dirtymomedia.com. We have things for all of the shows. And I kind of feel like we need a new design for Freddie farting in the chair. Maybe we can come up with a sticker or something. Or a new t-shirt, a hat. I don't know. Freddie farted needs to happen.
Yeah.
And we will not see you next week. We have a co-host guest. Daniel and Julia Suarez are going to be in the studio. And I think they're going to do a great job. And I hope you guys send in lots of questions for them. And we'll see you the following week.